Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve another question on SQL. And today is day 49 of solving 100 questions on SQL. So the question we are going to solve today is number of streets per zip code. And this question got asked in city of San Francisco. So the question is, count the number of unique street names for each postal code in the business data set. Use only the first word of the street name, case insensitive it should be. If the structure is reversed, for example, Pier 39 and 39 Pier, count them as the same street. Output the result with the postal codes. Order the number of streets in descending order and the postal code in ascending order. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to count the unique street name for each postal code. And in a street name, we have to consider only the first word of the street. For example, it can start with 39 Pier. So we have to consider the first word, that is only Pier, not the number. And it can also be like Pier 39 and 39 Pier. So we have to consider both as one, like it is common, it is same. It just that it is reversed. Okay, so it is going to be the same street. Okay, so we have to, similarly, we have to find the unique street name for each postal code. Okay. So how we are going to solve this problem? So first of all, let's see the table. So we have this table given here where we have business ID, business name, business address, business city, business state. Then we have business postal code. So we have to use postal code and business address. We have to work on these two columns. Okay. And one more thing we have to remember, that it is case insensitive, that these both are same. So we are going to follow the common case. We are going to use in either uppercase or lowercase for all the words. Okay, or the unique street name. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we are going to write down that for each business postal code, we are going to do some checks. Okay, first of all, we are going to use case statement. We are going to check case 1. We are going to see that what is the first word, like if it starts with a number, if the street name starts with a number, we are not going to consider the number, we are going to consider the next word. Or if it is not starting with a number, it's starting with the word itself, we are going to take that as it is. Okay, so let's do this. So we are going to write down left. Because we are going to start reading it from the left side, so we are considering the left side of business address. Business address, comma, we have to write down locate, and then again write business address and -1. Okay, and here we are going to write down that whether we are going to do the check that whether it is a number or not. So this, and the number can lie between 0 to 9, and we are going to consider all the numbers, like if it is for example here 350. Okay, so all 350 will come as a number. And then after this, it is a Broadway. So the first word is going to be Broadway. So this is going to be the street name. Okay, so if this is the case, when this is the case that it is starting with a number, in that case, what we are going to do, we are going to take the second, the second word. Okay, the second word, that is this one. Okay, so first we are going to consider these two, and then we are going to select this one. So for that, what we have to write? We have to write substring index. Again, we have to write substring index, and then business address. And we are going to consider both of the words. And then from that, we are going to select the second one. Okay. And if this is not true, that it is not starting with a number, but it is the word itself, for example, everything is starting with a number. See, for example, this one, if it's starting with a number itself, we are going to take the number, the word only. If it is not starting with a number, we are going to take the word only. So we are going to write down else. Let's copy from here to here. Let's paste this. And it is going to consider the first word as the street name. Okay. Okay. Then we are going to write down N. And we are going to convert, it can be uppercase or lowercase. We are going to convert it in the common case. So let's convert everything in uppercase. Yeah. So now let's run this. Let's name this as text, or let's name this as street. Okay. Let's run this. Okay. See, so this is what we are getting. In the first one, it was a number. So number gets removed and we are getting the first word only. And wherever the first word was a number, it is taking the number only. Okay. Now we are getting the postal code and the street name. Okay. Now I am seeing that some of the postal code is missing. So we have to remember this. So we are going to put this condition. Okay. And we will apply the same condition on the street as well, just to be safe. Okay. Next thing, what we are going to do. So we have this. Okay. We have this. Now let's put the condition. We just saw that it can be empty. So we are going to write down where business postal code is not null and business address as well is not null. Okay. Now let's run this. Okay. So now we do not have any empty values. Okay. So this is what we are getting till now. Next is what we are going to do. We have this, we are getting this table with two columns, business name and the street. Now we have to extract the, for each postal, like postal code and street, for each postal code, what is the count of unique street name. Okay, so I'm going to write down, I'm going to use subquery here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down select. Let's first of all put everything inside a bracket. And let's name this as streets. Okay. Now we are going to start. So it is one table. Now we are going to do some operation on this table. So we are going to write down select business postal code, comma, count of distinct. It should be unique, right? It is mentioned in the question that it should be unique. We put the name as street. So count of distinct street. Let's name this as unique street count. Okay, from this. Okay. Next thing is we have to do it for each unique postal code, right? So we are going to do what? We are going to do group by. Group by on unique postal code. And according to the question, we have to order it. How? We are going to do order by on unique street count in descending order and business postal code in ascending order. Okay? Yeah. So this is the code. Now let's run this. We are getting some error. Let's check. So it was running fine. Business postal unique street count. Oh, this is incorrect. So it is going to be distinct. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, so this is what we are getting. That for this postal code, number of unique street count is 16. For this, it is 11 and so on. Okay, so yeah, we have solved this problem. So how we solve this problem? First, what we did, we took the all the business postal code, and then we, in the street name, in the business address, that was the column name, we checked on started we started to check from the left side. If it is a number, if it's starting with a number, we are taking the next word. And if it is not starting with the number, we are taking the first word itself, because we have to use only first word of the street name as it was mentioned. So we are considering only first word. Okay. Then we converted everything in uppercase, and then from the table that we created, those two columns, that is postal code and street. From that, what we did, for each unique street postal code, we count the number of distinct street. Okay. And then we arranged it in the right order that was mentioned in the question. And this is what we are getting in the answer now. Okay. So now let's see the expected output. So it is matching. Yeah. So this is correct. We mentioned one more thing, that is this condition, because while we were seeing the output, we saw that few of the values were null. So we have to remove those because we do not have to consider those. So that is why we put this check. Okay, so now let's check our solution. So our solution got accepted. So our query is correct. So this is the question. Hope you understood it. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. If you have more solution, you can put that too in the comment section. Hope you like this video. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.